Hello and welcome. My name is Gayatri Sundarajan, and today I'm joined in the studio by Mr. Rudie Lion, who is the International Coordinator at Educatius. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So what is Educatius?
Educatius is a placement organization who facilitates the stay of international students who want to spend a semester or a year in the United States attending high school.
What type of students are coming? What countries are they from?
We have students coming from a whole range of countries: China, Korea, Japan in the east, and then we have from Europe. We have Germany, Italy, Spain, France. From Latin America, many students from Brazil, some from Chile, Colombia, Peru. Our students are fully insured, so their health care is all taken care of. Students will pay for all of their own expenses other than the food, the meals at their home.
And as I understand, Educatius is both on the host family side and the international student side.
We recruit students in countries all over the world to join this program, and that's where we have an organization for. On this side of the ocean, people like me, international coordinators, recruit host families who are willing to provide a loving home for those students.
What is your role as an international coordinator?
I promote the program. What we do really well is matching students with host families. And this is critically important because we want to make sure that both the students have their expectations met as well as the host families. So I put a lot of effort into making sure that the needs and the desires of both host families and students are met. At least once a month, being in touch either through email or in person or by phone. We make sure that both families and students are, throughout the year, are okay, are safe and healthy, and are cared for.
What are you looking for in a host family?
The basic requirements for a host family is to provide a room, a bed, a desk and a dresser, and 3 meals per day. Perhaps the most important thing is to provide a loving home. What we hope is that a student will be integrated into a host family just like the other children are.
And for international students, for the families who are hosting them, is there any sort of reimbursement?
Yes, we pay each family a stipend which offsets their the living expenses.
So why Arlington High School, and why have so many students come here?
Arlington was one of the first schools that Educatius contracted with. It's because Arlington High School is just a fantastic community.
Can you talk about some of the challenges that students might have getting used to Arlington High School and kind of American culture?
The school is great in facilitating their stay. In other countries, sports, for instance, or other extracurricular activities are voluntary as they are here, but the expectations here are much more stringent, I guess. So that is sometimes it's a bit of a culture shock.
What about this program is so worthwhile to both students and host families?
Foreign students, when they come here, they usually talk about wanting to learn the language or learn the American culture. What we almost universally find out is what they come away with at the end of this day is that they have grown as a person, that they have learned new values, that they have learned themselves more about themselves and be accountable and be responsible and mature. And that, as a host parent, and I've been a host parent myself many times, is a wonderful thing to learn.
For Arlington Public News, this is Gayatri Sundarajan on behalf of Rudie Lion.